Hi everyone and welcome to Calm Creations Crafty Flosstube. My name is Tia. Today I thought we'd do an update on how the fusion quilt is going. So yesterday I cut out a whole lot of the backing fabrics, which is those ones. Now I'm going to need some more of that fabric because I haven't got enough. And this is what we've got so far. Let's move that up there. Right, that's the one I'm working on. Those are some that are done, ready to go. And this is where we were up to. So some of the squares I blocked, which I like, and then I thought I'd try some without blocking, and you can see the difference. So, but it's a bit of a pain to do, because when you do the square, you do 2 rounds of the granny square before you join it to the next piece. So you join it on the 3rd row. So if you block it, you have to finish the 2nd row, block it, and then re-add the crochet, which seems a bit pointless, but anyway, I'll see how I go. So this is where we're up to, but you can certainly see the difference. In shape. So those 3 have been blocked and these ones haven't. But where I'm up to is on this one, still connected. I've just done my row of single crochet. I've done the blanket stitch all the way around, and I'm up to the 1st row of granny square. So what I will do is I will go ahead and get these 2 rows finished, and then I'll show you how I join them as I go. So that's the back, that's the backing fabric, and I'll get some more of that. Probably only need another 1/2 metre. So I'll go ahead, I'll get this crocheted on, and then we can then I'll come back and I'll show you how I join them on. So, and it's all double crochet on these bits, so the granny square is pretty basic. But I will go and do that, and then I'll come back and show you where we're up to. Okay, won't be long. Okay, so back again. I have gone all the way around twice, and then when you come to the row that you're going to join it onto your blanket, you do one side. So I'm now at the corner, and I need to do one part of the corner, so just one cluster from that corner, so which is just 3 stitches, 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Right, so now we're ready to join. So I'll just fold this all up, because I don't know how we're going to cope when it gets real big, but I like to have it in front of me there. and then we're going to join it along this edge with the stitches forming the third row of this square. So I'll bring that on this side actually. Now we go to the corner of the block that's already joined, and we go down through the top, and we pick up this thread, pick up a loop, pull it through and join it with a slip stitch, and that's it. Now I finish that corner, which is another 3. One, 2 and 3. Now I'm on to the next one because I've finished that corner, and we're going to go down through the top, pick up this thread, pull it through, join with a slip stitch, and then on to the next set of 3. 1, 2 and 3. Next one, down through the top, pick up this, oh, gotta have the thread underneath, down through the top, pick up our thread, pull it through, keep pulling it thread, it's not a thread, it's cotton, and that one's in, and then on to the next gap. Three, next one, down through the top, down through there, pick that up, pull it through, join with a slip stitch, and then on to the next cluster. And then we just do that all the way around, all the way down this one side, and then carry on your normal row. Down through the top, pick up a loop, join it with a slip stitch, and on to the next space. 1, 2 and 3. Pull up a loop, some more thread. So I will carry on, and when we get to the corner I'll come back and show you how we do the corner. Back in a minute. Okay, right, we are at the corner, so I've gone into the last space there, and then I'm going to do the first part of the corner on this one, which is just your 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, then I'm going to go down through the top of that opposite corner, pull up a loop, and that joins that corner, and then you can sort of turn your work, and then you're going to come back into this corner and work your way back around the outside edge. 1, 2 and 3. Back into the next one, and so now it's just normal granny squares all the way around. Which is just 3 double crochets. So that is how I've been joining each of my blocks. You can see, you know, when they're not blocked, how different they are. But what I need to do now is I need to make some more squares, because I've only got, I think, 3 left, and they're all very similar. So and I need to cut out some batting. So I bought some more of this yesterday and some more of the backing. That was on sale. It was, because it's extra wide, so it's 270 wide, and I got half a metre, and it was only $6. So, and that's a lot of fabric, so that'll give me more than enough to finish cutting out the squares that I need there. And I've got to cut out the, why is there a needle in there? Oh, that's from, okay, more than enough to do the background. But I need to make some more of these. I've been through and sorted out all my fabrics. I've sorted out all my batting and my interfacing, so everything's organised now. And I've got another tub. I've sorted out scraps and bigger pieces, but I found I've got one big tub of scraps that I'll delve into, because then they'll be different. So these are all very similar because of you know, it's just what I had on the top. So now I need to get into some different ones and make some more squares. So that is where we are up to with the quilt. But what I don't know how to do yet, move that out of the way, is I don't know, which I'm going to have to figure out. See, that's the back. I don't know how to join the next row. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's very similar, as in I just do one block at a time. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But for now, that is how I've joined a single row. when I figure out how to do more rows, because I think I'm going to do 9 across and 10 down. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll get 2 more done, and then I'll be able to start the next row, which I will come back and show you once I've figured it out how to do it. So that's where we are up to with the fusion quilt. I need to cut some more backing squares. I need to cut all my batting, and I need to make some more of these. So when we come back next time, we'll have a bit more progress, and I'll show you where we're up to. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.